been a while since I've posted on here, guys, and I just wanted to get on and talk about some stuff that's been weighing on me pretty heavy, just inside of my own head, inside of my own life, and I got a feeling that a lot of you guys can relate to it as well, and take what you will from this, learn from this, and apply the perspective I'm about to give you to your own life, and maybe it'll help you out too. The past few weeks of my life, I've just felt an overwhelming amount of stress and almost anxiety, and that used to come from me, partying, drugs, all the bad habits that would bring me anxiety, because I knew that it wasn't right for me, and that I wasn't doing the right things, but I was okay, this, that, or the other. That's what gave me anxiety. Nowadays, it seems like almost the polar opposite effect, and I know a lot of you have felt like this before too. It's now I know I'm doing the right things, but I'm not quite getting the results that I thought I would get by doing the right things. You know what I mean? So now I'm kind of like stressed out and anxious about, like, well, what's the whole point? Like, well, why do it all completely right if you're not going to get the results that like you should when you do it completely right? I know we've all been there before, and I know we all think like that at times. That's how the human mind works. We like to bullshit around and overthink and think about both ways and which way would be easier. Take the path of least resistance. If it's going to be the same outcome, why would not just take the easier path, which would be the partying, the drugs, this, that, and the other. So I just kind of been going back and forth through my head with that thought process, honestly. And I've talked to people about it, and it comes down to a few things. It's I need to understand, and you need to understand as well, the best things in life come with time, and patience is a virtue. You have to be patient in your life. Success does not happen overnight. If you're looking to get fit and work one-on-one with me, and you want to get in shape, that's not going to happen overnight either. You have to be patient for all these things. Consistency and patience is what bridges the gap from where your life is now to where it's going to be. But even I have hard time like understanding that. And at 6 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, I wake up at 5 this morning, like 4:50, and I'm just like anxious. Like, I slept 4 hours last night, and I can't rest because I'm just so focused on the results in this life and everything I want to accomplish and get done out of life, and this message I want to give out to the world. And I know we all feel the same way. If you do something and you're passionate about it, I know that it bothers you so much, and you stress about it, and you're anxious about it. But I'm here to tell you that even I am, and I'm telling you, I'm making this video because I feel it the same way right now. But you have to understand that you have to have patience, and you have to be, almost trustworthy in yourself and trustworthy in the Lord that it's going to work out for you. And then someone else told me something else better today that would kind of, yesterday, that kind of changed my mind about it. And you have to pray about it 100%, and you have to be okay and let God know, and be okay in yourself, that you have to be okay with, if it works out for me and everything goes right and I get this dream vision in my head, this dream state, and it all comes to fruition, awesome. And if it doesn't, I'll be okay. You have to be able to say that I'm willing to go for it all, but if that doesn't work out, I have God, I have health, and that's it. And I'm okay with that. That's where most people, because then the stress leaves, then the anxiety leaves, because you know that no matter what the result is, no matter what the outcome is, I'm gonna be okay. And then you can just focus on the daily things. You can focus on the habits of your life. You can focus on the due diligence of the work you're doing. You can focus on everything else that is generally gonna get you there. And instead of being so stressed and anxious about it, you make life a lot simpler for yourself. And that's what I'm in the middle of working on too. Because I know, as a guy and as a man, all you guys can relate to this, because we all have ambitions. We all want to do big things. In 2025, we're a lot more ambitious than our parents were. We see the opportunities out there. We know what we can do. We know we're capable, and the stress and anxiety weighs a lot on you. Being patient and being trustworthy of God is the biggest two things that's going to take that feeling away from you and help you focus on the daily tasks that need to get done to get to that point. And the more that I think about it, it's still hard for me to not be stressed, but the more that I accept my life can go this way or the other way, and I'm gonna be okay without it, because I grew up one way, and if I don't change my life from that way, I'm gonna be fine. I know that, but that really isn't an option for me. So I at the same time know that all I have to do is focus on every single day, every minute of every day, improving every single step of the way, being present in my life, because I used to live in the future a lot, being present in my life and getting 1% better every single day. That's why my brand is called 1%, because it's 1%. Every single second of every single day is 1% of your life, and you have to improve on that 1% every day throughout your life. Like, most of you guys, and I posted something about this yesterday, most of you guys want quick success. So do I. We're all the fucking same, I'm telling you. But I want quick progress as possible. But what I recently just understood that you can now understand is you will not get progress quicker than the average person if you're not doing more than the average person. The average person, what? Wakes up at 7, goes to work, half-asses through the workday, comes home, maybe hits the gym, maybe doesn't, half-asses that, cooks a mediocre dinner, plays on their phone, goes to sleep. If that's you, if that out of the 7 days of the week, if you do that one day out of those weeks, you are just like the average person now. And you are going to have the exact same results as the average person. Physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. That is not acceptable if you want to progress faster than the average person. And that's why I say the competition is so low, because people, that's the average day in a life for a fucking American right now. For not even just an American, for people all over around the world. It's like we're all living brain dead. Like, you just coast through the fucking day, have no idea where you are, no intention about anything. People are dead inside. People's dreams are dead. They have no idea what the fuck they want to do. And they just coast through the day. They coast through the week, they coast through the month, and they coast through the year. And that's why it's so fucking easy to actually do something and be beneficial these days. How many people sit down and fucking rant on YouTube to a screen for 15 minutes? They don't, because they're too lazy to. They'd rather spend their time dopamine scrolling, or just, it's not beneficial to them. It's beneficial to you guys, but it's not beneficial to me. So 99% of people aren't doing that. I just made myself the 1% by making one simple video. If you can try today and have a little bit more effort than the average person today, then you will progress way faster than them. What does that mean? That means you have to give up things that the average person is not willing to give up. Fast food, scrolling on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, porn, this, that, or the other. There's so many things that you don't realize are holding you and keeping you average, and keeping your physique average, and keeping your mindset average, and keeping your life in general average, keeping the money you have completely average. Those are all things that actually add up that are keeping you average. If you want to be someone special and progress faster than the average person in America today, you just have to eliminate those things. Focus on your perfect life. What does my perfect life look like? Okay, I see it now. How am I going to get there? Matter of fact, I saw a video, and I if you're watching this still, appreciate it. And I want you to do this because I've done this before. Write out a letter to yourself in 10 years. In 10 years from now, but write it in the present tense, as if like it's you already talking to yourself then. And you've already write out exactly what you want to accomplish, where you want to go, what you want to do, but write it as if you've already done it. And basically, by the end of that letter, you will have written out your dream life in present tense, that you've already accomplished it. And what you need to do is read over this letter day in, day out. Become obsessed with this vision, become obsessed with this letter. This will create cognitive dissonance. And cognitive dissonance is when you are obsessed and feel the feeling of gratification like that, but you're not actually experiencing it in your real life. When you come back to reality, you see that isn't the truth, and you'll have this kind of back and forth emotion in your brain and your heart that is like, oh, I feel the achievement of this, but in reality, I didn't actually achieve it. This will make you do two things. You will either become extremely depressed and realize that is not your life, and you will have, horrible thoughts about it, or you will take you'll be forced to take massive action towards that goal, and because you'll be so obsessed with actually achieving that in your reality, and you'll be forced to take massive action every single day in everything you do because you're obsessed with this life, because you finally have felt what it felt like. And then you will get closer and closer and closer to that being your reality. You will manifest it into your reality. That is the number one key to actually getting somewhere in life. Going back to, you have to do more than the average person. The average person doesn't wake up and read a letter they wrote to themselves every day. They don't want to do the things that are different. They don't want to become obsessed with a vision. They don't want to be, focused on the future all the time. They don't want to be stressed all day, because that's what it is. And it's not that you're stressed about getting there. You're stressed that I know what it feels like now to be there, and I see the vision. And that's the biggest issue. 99% of people, number one, I think it's 97% of the earth hasn't even written out their goals, doesn't even have written out goals, and 99% has no idea what direction they want to go in life. And that's not to say they don't know what job, this, that, or the other. No, direction, meaning what does their dream life look like? 99% of people don't even know the answer to that question. If you can create your vision, it becomes so easy in 2025 to just fucking act and take massive action and chase that vision. There's so much in our hands on the internet. You can get any motivational, video, whatever field you want to go into, you can get knowledge from that off YouTube, off Google, off this. College is completely free. You know why? Because it's all over the fucking internet. There's fucking business classes videoed from fucking Harvard on YouTube. I've watched them. Economic classes from fucking Harvard online. Someone paid $400,000 for that degree, and I fucking watched 4 classes of a semester from economic class in Harvard. The information is all in front of you. So going back to this, if you can just have the vision, create the vision, because 99% of people can't create the vision. If you can create the vision of what you want and visualize it and say, okay, if I want X, Y, and Z, what can I do every day to get to X, Y, and Z? Boom. Now once you figure out that, you go, now to get to X, Y, and Z, I know what to do. I need to gain knowledge about, getting better there. But you have everything at your fucking hands. You have everything at your hands. People aren't willing to do these things. What did I say? The average American wakes up 7, goes to work, goes through the emotions, brain dead all day, goes home, maybe hits a workout, brain dead there, emotions, and then go home, make an average dinner, scroll on their phone, watch Netflix, go to sleep. All 4 of those steps: wake up, work, gym, dinner, average. It's all average. These people are all just going through the day, and every day they go through is a wasted day. Wasted potential. They're not progressing. All you have to do is visualize your life of where you want it to go, figure out how you're going to get there, and take massive action every day, and you will destroy the competition. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, it is not hard anymore to be better than the rest of the society, because society has become weak, society has become soft, society has become lazy, they have succumbed to the world. They have said, the world is so fucking hard, the economy is so expensive these days, I will never make it out, so you know what? I'm just going to live comfortable. And if you don't think that that's bullshit, then that is crazy, and sorry for you. But the reality is, people come from the ghettos, people come from rich families, people come from average families. It doesn't really fucking matter. You can control anywhere you want to go. You can control anything you want to do. You can control anyone you want to be. You can control what you look like. You can control how much money you have. You can control how much time you spend with people. You can control what time you get up. You can control so many things in life. You have to fucking decide what you want it to look like. You have to visualize it, decide what you want it to look like, take massive action every day, and go fucking chase it.